All right, welcome back here at the DreamHack Winter 2013, the HoN event GosuGamers.net coverage that we provide for you. And I gotta fess up right now because, as you can see, I'm not joined by Insania, but I'm joined by the captain of the hour, so to speak. It's Zlapped. Zlapped, how you doing?
Well, we're doing great. We're just guaranteed our top 4 spot, and we're looking forward to playing Team Star tomorrow in the semifinals.
That's actually a great point that you bring up. I want to, before we jump into the actual tournament results, I want to talk to you about the progress that your team has made. You started in the bronze division.
Yeah.
You walked straight through the diamond division, and last cycle you took top 3. Now you're guaranteed top 4 in the DreamHack tournament. When you started this whole project, when you got the sponsorship, did you expect it to go that rapidly?
I actually don't know what to answer there. Well, we came in, we knew we had talented players, but I've been there before. I've been part of TFR, the Fire Rises, with Insania, Kebab, and other people, and somehow all my previous teams have failed. So I came in like this, like with high expectations, like always, and I was hoping to do the best. And well, as you've said, we've been doing good.
You certainly have. This is the first LAN for a couple of your players. You've been here first time as a player. How was the nerves? How were the nerves going in? I saw the first match. You were kind of shaky. Was it nervousness or was it just something else?
Yeah, as I've said before, I was probably the reason why the first game in this tournament was really long. I played extremely bad myself. I don't really know what else to say. I really choked, and I was nervous. Not gonna lie. Like there was at one point I thought that all my binds were fucked up, so I went in and resetted all of it. And when I came back into the game, it turned out that one of my creeps were frozen, and that's why I couldn't move it. It wasn't my binds. So yeah, let's not talk about that game.
Okay, then we're going to talk about the IG match. I'm going to skip through the loss of the SG match because I stood behind you during the IG match, and it sort of looked like there was you flipped the switch, so to speak. All of a sudden you were like really energetic, you were like talking, you were like trash talking, smack talking, and you were like really loud. Was that like just my perception, or was there really something going on and you like started to embrace the LAN environment?
I think I started to embrace the LAN environment already after halfway past the first game. That's when I realized that, oh shit, I'm here. Like, let's just play like gods. Like, just do our best, try and place our best. Like, we go in to win. It doesn't matter if we don't. We're all here. We want to have fun. And of course, we want to place good, but the most important thing is having fun. So, yeah, you have a point. In the IG game, after losing to SG, we were all really pumped. And as soon as we got into it, we got the picks, and we just got the ball rolling. We just kept making big play after big play. Well, also they made misplays, of course, but I mean, I didn't die a single time that game. I was on fire, and my team, we played amazing together. We had extremely good synergy, good communication, and it all just bursted out, you know, as really show that we're here to compete.
Today you faced 2 BYOC teams, first in the group stage to secure the second place finish in Group A, and then you played Shit Happens from Group B. Did you know anything about those teams? Was there any preparation? Did you watch anything yesterday night, or were you just going in there, just doing your thing?
To be completely honest, we were expecting to face Reason Gaming. We were looking like we were gonna sleep in long today, just rest, you know, but some people cannot shut up, so we couldn't sleep. In either case, we started watching the games, just like, let's see what these teams are gonna do. And then we saw them beat Reason, and we were like, wow, well done. And then, of course, Panny was sleeping on my place yesterday. There's a long story, so I'm just going to say he slept at a place yesterday. And, well, he was pumped. And then they came to DreamHack, and they lost as well. So we had no idea what we were going into. And the first game, we were just going to have some fun. Like the match didn't actually matter. If we won or lost, we still secured the second spot. So we were like, all right, let's just focus on the coming game. Let's have some fun now, warm up, you know, just enjoy our time. So we picked Thunderbringer and Bramble, along with some other heroes. But Thunderbringer, Bramble, Shadowblade, right. Those 3 heroes were quite unordinary on the same lineup. And it ended up being a 60 kills in that game in 19 minutes. So it was a fun game. And yeah, then we went into the other game, and I don't know, it just felt really good. We just kept on the streak we had going on IG. We kept up the communication. We just pulled through, really.
Alright. Now that you have that out of your way, you're gonna be in the semifinals. You're gonna face TMSR tomorrow. How do you think that match is gonna go for you?
It could go either way. Not gonna lie. They're a really good team, but we've shown that we can compete, and we beat TMSR this Hunter cycle, but that doesn't really mean anything. The only thing that says is that they know we can beat them, and we know they can beat us. So we're both going into this game, gonna bring our absolute best, and may the best team win.
Do you have anything special prepared for them? Like any tricks up your sleeve that you just saving for like big moments like this, or are you just gonna play what worked before and what got you here?
Well, Moon, ban Thunderwinger.
I would love to see that. So I'm just not gonna let you go before we talk about the obvious roster change that you guys went through. You lost VN Sensation. He went to Thailand and is competing with Impunity Storm. You gained support, who's actually I think the only veteran, DreamHack veteran on this roster right now, playing with VTD last summer. And you, most of all, you switched up from just the jungler to becoming also the drafter and the captain. How was that transition for you?
I was actually not the jungler from the start.
Then we just pretend this never happened and you became captain. How was that transition?
Well, I started playing jungler when I teamed up with VN Sensation. So I've been playing jungler for our entire team. But yeah, it went good. Like in the start, I was a bit rusty, of course. I've always been watching drafts, and I had a lot of good insight. But I felt more like a co-captain, you know, giving insights here and there. I think we should pick that because of that reason. And then suddenly, I was in the middle. I was the one making the calls. I was the one who was going to do everything, and it was a tough transition. But it's getting better and better. Like I'm not the best captain. I know that. But I do my best, and as long as my team's happy with it, we're going to keep doing that. But I think I'm getting better and better at being the captain. I'm learning more and more whenever we face the top teams, and whenever we pull a strategy. And when we faced SG, this DreamHack, I learned a few things that I'm not going to talk about. So every time we make a mistake or a misstep, I will learn from it and continue to improve. So hopefully, in due time, I'll be with the top captains.
One of the special things about your draft is one hero that not a lot of teams play, and it's the Drunken Master. We've seen him, I think, 3 times already. What's your love with this hero and giving it to Mickey?
My love with this hero, just Mickey. Like I don't know what else to say. He just picked. I give him the hero, and he crushes. There's nothing else to say. He just owns the hero, and it fits really good with our very active playstyle. I mean, if you're going to compare IG, SG, and Lions in those teams, they're more push-based, team fight-oriented, but we're more active around the map, global style, picking off heroes every here and then. So Drunken really fits our style. It's sort of a semi-carry, picking off heroes across the map with the rest of the team.
Okay, last question is about VN Sensation and support. How would you compare those two, and are you satisfied? Do you think support made you better than VN Sensation could have done?
Yeah, I actually think so. Nothing against VN Sensation at all. I think he's a great player, but he's more all around. Like you can put him anywhere and he'll perform good. But support is excellent at his own role. He has his one role. That's what he plays. That's what he's good at, and I think he does a better job at supporting than VN Sensation. However, he's not as versatile as VN Sensation is. But I think the transition went very, very well, and I think support's doing a great job. We're fitting well with him. We all enjoy playing with each other. Like we've had a lot of fun. We boot camped in my apartment just a few minutes from here, and we're getting to know each other in real life as well. And I think everyone is enjoying to play with each other. And support came into our team really fast, and yeah, he's one of us now. That's the best way to say it. He's one of us. But yeah, that's all I have to say. And I'm happy for VN Sensation getting the offer in Thailand. I hope he's going to perform there. We still talk to him. He's actually still in our team call. We still keep up with him, and I wish him the best.
All right. Thank you very much. Any shout-outs you want to make to close this one?
Well, I can shout out to Patrick, Yoshi667, my mod crew, all my subscribers, and my stream, of course, for making my full-time job as a streamer possible. And everyone. And a special shout out to Big Mike Akamorphers, who has been helping me a lot with donations and everything else. And I met him here at DreamHack, so huge thank you to you. And of course, shout out to my team.
Good that we get that one. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to wrap up the coverage of the second day of the HoN tournament. We're going to be back tomorrow, and that time I'm bringing Insania here. That time he's not going to dodge. So stay tuned for everything tomorrow with more pictures and more interviews coming up. So see you then.